feel of the building itself is so special to so many people and so very unique. We wanted to make sure that we kept that throughout the entire project. The lobby itself has not changed much. You know, obviously the color scheme, like I said, has been amended. One of the biggest changes you'll see in this room are behind you. These two wonderful windows you'll see flanking our doors. We found a photograph of the building before the 1930s renovation, and it showed the three doors, and there was this odd arched opening off to the side, and we realized that those were originally windows. They were boarded up in the 30s, but when the building was built in 1809, those were windows, and the architect was just adamant that those have to go back in, and it's wonderful to have this natural light. It goes straight up the grand staircase. It opens the lobby up so much and gives us this wonderful view of Church Street.
So before we go in the theater, tell me about the changes and what hasn't changed.
We worked very hard to keep the room, you know, obviously intact as much as possible. We did amend the seating, which was always a huge concern. You know, no one liked the seats downstairs, the hardwood pews. So what we've been able to do is amend the cushions. They're refinished, recushioned, and we put pads on the back. We've ordered all new seats for upstairs. So we've got new freestanding chairs in the balcony, a little more generous in size than the older chairs. The older chairs were older school chairs. They were very small, very narrow. So we've put those in there. Reworked the boxes. We've got new risers. They allow for better sight lines and ADA accessibility now. You know, we can get wheelchairs in and be able to accommodate so many more guests and in many more capacities. Another wonderful thing we've done is we've opened up the windows on the back of the house. We've got windows that were original for air conditioning purposes, obviously, or the lack thereof. And for years they've been blacked out and draped. So we've taken the drapes off. We had cypress shutters built with sound gaskets on them and double panes of soundproof glass, so we can have them open for performances if we'd like, get the natural light in, or close them down to be able to control our light coming through. What we have above the stage is the crest of George I. This is a Georgian-style theater and architecture, and we have the crest above the stage. The crest has hung here since the theater opened in 1937, and it's here because it's a period piece. If this were a Georgian-style theater in the time of King George, he would have commanded that his crest hang above the stage. The vanity boxes on either side of the stage are very indicative of a Georgian-style theater, and you can see we don't use them today for seating, but they're on either side there, and the real purpose of those was not for you to see a show, but for you to be seen.
Sure. The motto that's on the crest, God am I right?
Right, God am I right, and around the center it says, shame to me who thinks this evil.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's the Order of the Garter, and just missing an E on the end. We won't fix it for tonight, but we'll get it done by the festival.
Hey, beauty.
Oh, that's lovely. It's what they call a spirit hole. You know, the Navajo, when they weave rugs, you have to have a mistake or your spirit will get trapped in the project.
Well, we found it.
I won't tell anybody.